Thank you so much, Sarah. So, IFC as the world's largest development financial institution, focusing on the private sector, providing financing, investment, and advisory services. Corporate governance, client solution is one of IFC's key additionality. We helped thousands of companies in emerging markets to improve their governance practices. We helped them access billions of dollars in financing due to improved corporate governance. Our corporate governance methodology has been adopted by the leading 35 development financial institutions around the world, and IFC's performance standards on environmental and social are considered to be the preeminent standards for private sector globally. We supported many regulatory authorities around the world and MENA as well, and we helped them drafting and enacting the corporate governance codes and laws. And we also have trained thousands of board members and executives and around the world, and specifically in MENA as well. To answer your question, I think it's all about the board effectiveness. Board effectiveness is fundamental in overseeing management performance and in directing the company to achieve its goals. It's about stewardship and oversight. To reach the highest level of board effectiveness, we should consider three parameters here. First one is board members should clearly understand their duties toward the company, shareholders, all stakeholders, in fact, and draw a line between their roles and responsibilities vis-a-vis management. The second parameter will be the composition of the board in terms of the skill set, diversity in age, diversity in gender, qualifications, expertise.
Yes, I think he's having a technical issue. He's disconnected, or maybe he's okay. Dr. Yehia.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Please go ahead.
For unknown reason. Sorry. So I was mainly talking about the board effectiveness, and I mentioned two parameters. The third parameter is related to the board working procedures about their meetings. Are they doing performance evaluation on a regular basis, and are they signing up for training? Many of these principles, as Mr. Sharif has mentioned, are already cemented in the Egyptian regulations with FRA, EGX listing requirements. We have the Egyptian Corporate Governance Code published by the Egyptian Institute of Directors, and also the Central Bank of Egypt guidelines. So the reason why board effectiveness is so fundamental is because the board serves as the brain of the company. The board sits at the top and has the ultimate power and authority to request and access all data and information they seek. The board needs to deliberate and scrutinize, then makes and takes decisions that need to be executed by the company organs, that is the senior management. The board also is responsible for setting the company strategy, providing stewardship, oversight, and control, ensuring proper transparency and disclosure by protecting the rights of the shareholder and directing the stakeholder engagement. Hence, the board of directors plays a pivotal role in governing the company and impacting its performance, exactly mimicking how the human brain functions. According to McKinsey Global Surveys on Governance, which garnered responses from thousands of directors, the survey uncovered that the boards are spending on average 24 days per year on board matters, not necessarily board meetings, but the 24 days include, of course, preparations before the meetings and follow-up after the meetings. Most of their time is focused on strategy and performance management. And recently, the trend has been focusing on environmental, social, governance, ESG risks. The three aspects of ESG, the E, the S, and the G, they link together in the sense that the environmental factors, the social factors, and the governance factors will integrate together. This affect the company's license to operate as a business. To put it in other words, to what extent does the company manage its environmental footprint, enhance diversity, is transparent in its contribution to the business and to the community, having good corporate governance, and to what extent the board is governing the environmental and social aspects. This has an impact on the company's license to operate in the mind of the stakeholders, be it regulators, government, customers, investors, even employees. This is mainly why there has been such high interest in ESG, particularly during the past 5 years. The three aspects interact and affect each other. Consumers are now demanding high standards of sustainability and quality of employment from businesses. Regulators and policymakers are more interested in ESG because they need the corporate sector to help them address the socio-economic concerns, reduce environmental pollution, and enhance workplace diversity. The investor community as well has also become much more interested in ESG. What our own IFC research studies tell us, there is a strong positive correlation between environmental, social, and governance and the financial performance of our investees. We have a couple of publication and research already on our website. You can check it out. But the key word here is sustainability. It is critical to companies' business success. It's critical too for their customers, surrounding communities, broader stakeholders, and to the environment. Our client survey reveals that around 90% of our clients believe that our environmental, social, and governance support is key in helping them reach their long-term business goals, improve the relationship with stakeholders and local communities, and boost their performance, brand value, and recognition. I would like to close with saying that ESG now is very, very important for IFC. It's at the core of IFC's work. We've seen firsthand how these practices can transform companies using the IFC corporate governance methodology and the IFC's performance standards. We work with our investment clients and manage their ESG risk, raise their ESG standards, level the playing field, and improve their performance. We have many success stories globally and as well as the MENA region. All of them are published on our website, and I invite everyone to check it out and see how the companies has been transformed, what were the challenges they faced before IFC's intervention, and what were the outcomes after our intervention and helping them improve their corporate governance practices. Back to you, Sarah. Thank you.